Hey, if you're like me and you're 20-something, you may not know what's going on right now in your life or what direction you're supposed to be headed, but I think it's time to stop living like an NPC and start living your life like it's a main quest. I'm going to show you how you can romanticize your own life by thinking of it as a video game.
So the first thing you do in any classic RPG is step out the door and get ready for the adventure. I'm Elle, and come with me along in a day in my life. First, I head over to the bus stop where I contemplate all my life choices and stare out the window like some indie movie. But usually in games you have a fast travel option. Yeah, we don't have that here. My commute to work is a couple hours, so I try to make the most of it by applying to jobs or prepping my mindset for the day. My first side quest of the day was a little pit stop at UPS. Yes, the glamorous life of adulthood does actually have you running errands, but hey, every main character has to start out with a few fetch quests. Coming to UCLA for work is always a fun experience because I swear there's always a corner or pathway that you've never ever seen before. It's basically like a dungeon crawler that constantly changes around you and is like a maze. And there's so many stairs. My calves are hurting, but I'm grinding it out for the XP, right?
Could I get a 6-inch flappers?
6-inch flapper?
Yeah.
What are they?
With black forest ham and bacon and the American cheese, but could you toast it? This place is so empty this early in the morning.
With the Breakfast of Champions acquired, I could work on raising my HP back to pre-stair workout levels. I also decided to pick up a copy of the Daily Bruin, a newspaper that could tell me about any limited time events, dev updates, or bugs happening in the UCLA community. Then it was time to get settled in for work. However, I noticed that I had a new friend with me in the office, and it seems like this might be my boss battle for the day. I work as a research assistant to one of the professors at UCLA, and typically my daily tasks include secretarial duties, sometimes survey research, editing academic papers, and more. But today, one of my main tasks was setting up a brand new scanner, which I decided to name Sheila. Also, I don't know how many other couples do this, but my partner and I like to email each other little songs or videos throughout the day to act as a little pick-me-up or buff when the workday gets a little slow. Let me know down in the comments below if you do the same, but here is Sheila in all of her glory. Isn't she gorgeous? Once Sheila was all squared away, it was time for me to get my hero's reward, and that was a late lunch with my friend Morgan. Honestly, being back on campus after just graduating in the summer can kind of feel a little awkward since you're no longer a student, but having these moments like this with my friends who are still attending UCLA really makes me feel like a part of the community here. I just graduated with a degree in statistics and data science and a minor in African American studies, and I'm currently looking for full-time work while maintaining this part-time position. So every time I come back to campus, I'm reminded of so many fond memories that I made there, and I'm excited to hopefully make some more. While out walking to get some food, I stumbled across this really cute brand pop-up situation. It seemed to be a new version of athletic wear. And so, of course, the first thing I asked is, what makes you guys different from Fabletics? And I didn't really like the answer. So I just picked up some free merch, some loot, if you will, and kept on heading to lunch. After inspecting my new fanny pack / sock combo, I ordered my usual chicken bacon sandwich to go from Louval and headed on a drive with Morgan back to her apartment. Naturally, I shared some loot with my off-camera bestie because who can say no to free merch? But honestly, this partner in crime is living her best life, and I was just trying not to spill the tea on the fact that I have zero clue where I'll be in 5 years. Yes, we talked a lot about the future. Yes, we talked about different career paths and life paths, but that's what we do as 20-somethings. We try to figure it out together.
But I like her little feminine nomenon.
Yeah. Feminine non.
What? Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
She's a masseuse now.
Morgan and I got to talking about the holidays and the unpredictability of it all. Side characters were coming in and out of our lives, and we didn't know where we would end up. But yeah, we were reminded that life really doesn't come with a tutorial, but we figured we'd end up okay. After our yap session, I had a little fun doing a fit check and raising my charisma stat like a typical sim. But it was time to finally head to Hollywood. So I hopped on the bus for a short little ride and ended up on the Walk of Fame strutting my stuff because I belong there. I'm a star. My next goal was to head down to a recording studio where I had the privilege of recording some of my personal poetry. I'm a creative writer, and writing has led me to different opportunities, including this one. It was really exciting to work with an incredible team, to see all of the amazing equipment, and to somewhat film a bit of a documentary. I really enjoyed getting to hear some of the other performers as well. And I got a little tip that maybe I should head into some voice acting, but we'll see what's in my future. Some of the other performers and I wanted to end the day on a high note, so we went around the corner to Katsuya, which is a sushi restaurant. Now, it was my first time going, and I know I seem so much like a tourist, but let's be real. It was finally time to go home, but on my last bus, I saw this cute little picture book with hair just like mine. Life is filled with little treasures. And that's a day complete, but we have many more quests. And even though we didn't slay a dragon today, we always have next time to explore, create, and level up.